Today we'll be talking about the hidden human types that shapes our lives. In every room, every workplace, every friendship, where you work, where you stay, there are invisible patterns of human behavior. Patterns so subtle, we often notice them only after the damage is done. And we will be looking at this from the book The Laws of Human Nature, written by Robert Greene. I quote, "To understand people is to protect your future." And today we will explore these 5 types of people you will inevitably meet in life. And we will do the first one is the pampered prince or princess. This is a type of person who grows up believing that the world revolves around them. When things go well, they glow with a charm and a confidence. But the moment they face criticism, their composure collapses. They blame others, they demand special treatments, they believe rules exist for everyone else, but not them. And history are filled with such personalities. What should we learn from this pampered prince or princess is that never confuse confidence with maturity. True strength is measured by how we respond to limits and responsibilities. The second person is the pleaser. The pleaser smiles often, they agree quickly, they want everyone to feel comfortable. At first, they appear generous and kind, but beneath the surface lies a hidden struggle, fear of rejection. Because the pleaser avoid conflict, they may hide their real feelings. Resentment slowly builds inside them, and eventually the mask cracks. What do we learn from this? The pleaser. Real harmony does not come from constant agreement. It comes from honest communication. The third person is the passive aggressor. Unlike the open angry person, the passive aggressor hides hostility. They say, "I am fine," but their silence says something else. They delay tasks, they make subtle insults, they resist quietly. Their behavior is born from suppressed frustrations. What we learn from this person is that when people refuse to express anger directly, it finds other ways to escape. Clarity and open dialogue are always healthier than silent battles. The fourth person, the narcissist. Narcissists are everywhere. Some are obvious, loud, boastful, and angry for attention. Others are subtle. They appear charming and attentive, but everything eventually circles back to them. Their greatest weakness is simple. They need constant validations. What do we learn from these narcissists? Healthy confidence is rooted in self-awareness. Narcissism feeds endless on admiration. Recognizing the difference can protect your energy and your peace. Let us do the last person is the envious rival. Envy rarely speaks openly. It hides behind compliments or polite smiles. You know those people. But inside, the envious person measures your success against their own. They celebrate you publicly, yet feel threatened privately. This type appears mostly often when someone close to you sees you rising. What do we learn from this person? Success reveals people's true emotion, and sometimes the quietest rival is the one standing close to you. Then we will be having the final reflections. Human nature is complex. Inside every person lives a mixture of strength, insecurity, pride, and fear. But awareness changes everything. When we understand the patterns of human behavior, we become wiser in our relationships, calmer in conflicts, and more compassionate toward others. Because the ultimate lesson of human nature is this: before judging others, we must also look within ourselves and ask a deep question: which of these types lives quietly inside me? The more we understand human nature, the more power we gain to shape our own. It is your narrator, Bensai. Thank you very much for listening.